Welcome again to Uthiru Today channel. After successful hosting Mashujaa Day sub-county celebration, which was held at Uthiru Polytechnic on Mashujaa Day, the Mashujaa Day committee charged with the preparation was disbanded at a ceremony in Uthiru Chief's camp, where members did a post-mortem of their success and discussed areas in which to improve next time when that opportunity comes. And Kifagio Media was there to record the happenings, and they brought us this report.
Mnamo tarehe 20 mwezi wa 10 mwaka wa 2023, wakazi wa eneo bunge la Kabete kaunti ya Kiambu walijitokeza kwa wingi kuidhinisha na kusherehekea siku ya mashujaa nchini Kenya. Mashujaa mbalimbali ikiwemo wanafunzi, makundi ya vijana, polisi, barubaru na wazee walionekana kufurahia kwa pamoja wakati wa ukaguzi wa gwaride, matumbuizo na pia kutokana na hotuba za viongozi.
Polisi na nyumba 10 na tunasaidiana mambo mingi sana. Kama tulikuja tukaambiwa sherehe iko hapa kwenye Uthiru. Gitaru na Uthiru nyinyi ndio wenye hii sherehe. Sasa sisi watu wa Uthiru na wa Gitaru tukashikana mkono, tukasema hatutaaibisha division yetu. Lazima tujaribu vile tutaweza division yetu ionekane na sherehe iwe iko mzuri.
Kamati iliyohusika kwenye mipango na matayarisho ya kufanikisha siku hiyo kubwa ilipatana leo kwenye kata ya Uthiru ili kuvunja kamati hiyo. Kwenye hafla hii wazee na wangwana tofauti wameshabikia ushirikiano, wakisema kuwa ni ya maana kutembea kwa pamoja ili kufanikisha maendeleo kwenye kata hiyo ya Uthiru na Kiambu kwa jumla.
Uhoro wa usemania gukungwira muthenya ucio wa Mashujaa Day ndamucokerie ngatho muno tondu tweroraga tukarigwo atiriri ici mwaroiga maundu maya manene uguo twikire hema twiyuthia andu kuria ati 1 2 3 maundu macio mothe mekike na no ithuĩ twi haha ngona hai anga maundu maya rĩ ni maundu maritu no nĩ ndamũrutĩire ngobia kũringana na mũthenya ũcio twarũgama twiga nĩ gũkũhanĩka kwahanĩkire ũndũ wa naihenya ndamũrutĩire mũno na nikiona nima Uthiru gĩcagi ũrũmwe witũ ũrorũma nyambo nĩguo kwĩragwo ũrũmwe witũ ũreka atĩa ũrorũma nyambo na o ta ũguo mwanyitanĩire nĩ ũndũ wa mũthenya ũcio wa Mashujaa Day no ndĩmwĩhoye kaũndũ gothe kekuo nyitanagĩrai ũguo na twathiĩ mbere kũnyitanĩra ũguo nĩ tũgũthiĩ kũraihu mũno.
Wazee hawa pia wameangazia masuala ya wanabiashara wadogo wanaomiliki biashara kando ya barabara na kwenye mashamba wasio na idhini ya kujenga, na kwa pamoja wakaimbua njia mwafaka na yenye utu ya kuzungumza nao ili kuondoa kwenye mashamba yao. Pia wameangazia usalama njiani na kwenye vichochoro na kuahidiana kuwahimiza watu hasa watoto kuzitumia barabara ipasavyo. Halikadhalika wamewakashifu waunda pombe haramu katika eneo hilo na kuwaomba wananchi kushirikiana na serikali ili kumaliza pombe hizo zinazowaharibu vijana wa jamii.
Kuizo sianisha kuizo no mundu wa gucifuata ndonyoria kororo kuoneke undu rogerio ku ndonyoria egicokio ĩrĩa harĩ Uthiru ĩcokio ndionire kũranga mwaki arĩkora ndũnyi hau ndĩkae gokari ũkĩruta mũndũ haha ũmwĩre atĩrĩrĩ ndĩrenda indo ciaku wendereria haha mundu ũcio no akwana sana no rĩu ndũngĩũka kũnjĩra atĩ harĩa njigĩte njeherie indo ciakwa thiĩ na ndĩna ciana
ona ũkomborete gwakwa
na
nĩrĩenda mbeca
gũcaria hwainĩ
aya
kahĩtio hanini mũno nĩ bikibiki. Ũndũ ũcio nĩguo nĩ ũkwenda ona tũkĩaragia tũrorere ũhoro wa ciana, aciari marĩrio tondũ rĩu mwana ta ũcio kũgũthwo mũtumia andũ manjirie kũhũra mũndũ wa bikibiki nĩ agũtha mwana no nĩ mwana ũkorire kĩ bikibiki kaũndũ kau ndakona na kinya ndarũgamia kana kau ndakorio nĩ kao mũtumia hau anjũria atĩrĩrĩ unauliza mtoto ni nani kwani wewe umezaa
wakigwa rĩngĩ tondũ angĩkorwo ndagweta ngetũhe maite tũngĩnyua twĩ nawe tũrĩe nĩ twarĩrwo yũrĩrĩria signature 90 This one was one where the new are able to give a king Magali on a Muslim on a man. And looking on this way, no seeking night that way, make out a man. Now, I have how 90% of the men have we go. They're like our deal. Now, to Jevan we have in Bakum. It's part of security.
Nikiripotia Kifagio Media Team, mimi ni Ignatius Mukundi. This is Kifagio Media. Tunakuletea yaliyojiri, yanayojiri na yatakayojiri. Pia tunakuletea maudhui mwafaka zinazoathiri watu wa umri wote. Hali kadhalika tunafanya advertisements za aina yote. Wasiliana nasi kupitia mitandao ya kijamii, YouTube @Kifagio Media Team, Facebook @Kifagio Media Team, Instagram @Kifagio_media_team. Pia unaweza wasiliana nasi kupitia nambari 0742690581 ama 0100929586. Kifagio Media Team, content safi.
About financial training. Young African Works and Equity Bank program in partnership with URF, that is Uthiru Resident Forum, a CBO, a local CBO, on October 28th held a training on finance management and entrepreneurship, business management, and so on. The training benefited over 50 youths from Uthiru Ward and its environments. Let's see how it went on.
Something else to do besides that, your biashara yako, and that will increase your sources of income. Sasa, kwa swali. So, acha tumalizie one last thing. I don't want to take much of your time. Yes?
Nataka kutuambia vile tutakuwa tajiri bwana, tengeneza pesa.
I'm heading there.
And now, just a bit about thefts, car thefts, wizi wa magari. There's nothing car owners hates or fears more than finding his or her car stolen. Unaweza imagine umeacha gari yako vizuri, mahali umeenda biashara zako, unarudi kwa parking unakuta gari hakuna, or your compound is broken into and your valuable car disappears and it goes into thin air. You may wonder, you may think this car has maybe crossed the borders or vandalized for some parts, which may be true. You may even think it's gone to neighboring countries, but that may not be the case. It may still be in a yard somewhere in Nairobi, being worked on to be sold later as scrap or as parts of other vehicles. Let us look at this report that by Citizen that was here the other day, or rather it was on our screens the other day, and see how these things happen.
From a distance, it's just an ordinary homestay well situated in a posh gated community in Kahawa Sukari. One would be forgiven to think that this is a car sale yard due to the number of cars parked here. But according to the police, this has for the last few years been a hideout where criminals have been vandalizing stolen cars. According to the area police boss Augustine Dumbi, the suspects have been stealing some of the cars within Nairobi area from parking lots, while some of the cars recovered here were stolen at gunpoint during carjacking incidents.
These vehicles have been reported stolen from within Nairobi and outside. So today, the officers from our Special Crime Prevention Unit were able to discover the house after some information from the members of public.
One of the cars here was stolen on Tuesday. A team of detectives from the Special Crimes Unit has been tracking this man, said to be the ringleader of a gang terrorizing motorists along Thika Road. The gang is said to be operating in two groups, one that targets unsuspecting shoppers who have parked their cars at supermarkets and bars, while the other group carjacks at gunpoint.
This one now is the beginning of the end for these cartels, the people who are used to stealing people's vehicles.
All the homes here have high perimeter walls and burglar-proof gates, and it would be a daunting task to know what goes on behind the walls. The area residents are now being encouraged to embrace Nyumba Kumi initiative to know each other to avoid living with criminals among them.
We are going to put our foot down so that we can know, so that we can find out what else is happening, what other kind of criminals are in this estate. Because we know maybe this is one of the many that are in Kahawa Sukari.
Among the things recovered are clothes which police suspect belong to the victims, who are forced to strip naked once they are carjacked. Police also recovered several number plates and over 50 motor vehicle ignitions and various spare parts. The suspects are being held at the Kasarani police station as police continue with investigations. Michael Njenga, Citizen TV, Nairobi.
And now, about Kabete women. What is it about Kabete women or women from Kabete? In fact, this is a long story that is going on for a long time, because young men from other parts of the country, particularly in the mountain area, maybe Nyeri, Murang'a, or other places, wanaambiwaga msioe wanawake wa Kabete. What's wrong with the women from Kabete? We do understand in some mountainous, some parts of the mountains, there are areas where men don't talk, can't talk, because they are really disciplined by their wives. I'm not going to mention those sites, but tumekuwa tukisikia story mob. But then Kabete women are said to be very, very clever or conniving, I don't know. Na ndio maana watu wanaambiwa wasiwe wanawake wa Kabete. Is it true? Let's listen to this conversation that was recorded by Kameme TV some time ago. And you can comment later and tell us, do you agree with them? Or is it just fabrication? So here it is.
Gukiaria horo wa ma ugithi percent ka kiria ya Kabete andu aria makuaga na ihenya ni arume. Andu aikari muno na no kwe tuciareirwo ni atumia.
Roguthi na Uthiru Kagemi wambata uguo urathi wakora flats nyingi ri ici atumia woria muthuri wa guko korio kavuri kare
ndo mecie mingi ona ungiona nyumba ici guko ciothe ni cia atumia Kabete mwena wa King'ero na nio makita nyumba iriku ici
ndukuna na Nairobi no ha iri ino yo acenjithia atumia Kabete muno baikoroka ha kianda batia kimenyerire mbeca
atiri hau ti kuigererwo makoro matengeranĩtie na tugo tũmecari thĩro ndo igwo ngĩakwĩra nyumba maya nĩ mao
rĩu nona ta ũcio ena ngari na mũtumia wa gũkũ
na nakera nini nĩ maraigarire college area matha gũkũ gũkĩrĩ kũru niĩ ndina ciana ndina cio riko athirĩtu nĩ agima nĩ mahikĩte na mahikĩte o gũkũ Kabete makaikio no andũ a Kabete koguo niĩ ndiũĩ ũru wa Kabete na ndirĩ sawa niĩ ndĩ chonjo niĩ njikara ndĩ chonjo na ndĩ kuo
nĩ kũhũrwo tondũ wa rĩrĩ kahe mũrĩu na kũrara nginya nja nĩ kwa kũhingũrĩrwo ni
ũiruke tu ũtarĩ kĩndũ
tondũ rĩu oka atarĩ mbeca ndarĩ ona kĩ ona kana kamũthu kana kamũgate anyitĩte na nĩ mũkwambia bujo mũrũwe nĩ ararenja tarori
they do that ona magathĩra athuri kĩrĩa magathĩra athuri steel wool na ngirathi magakorogania na ngima athuri akanyua athuri arehoro agakua kahora mugacaria mũrimũ mugacaria mũrimũ ona ndagĩtarĩ makare
not ithuothe oru.
As I said earlier, we have a lot of talents in Uthiru ward and generally in Kabete County as other parts of the country. Now, what do you know about environment? We have an environmental enthusiasts. Yani mambo ya wanaita nini? Mambo ya lao tuzunguka. We have Nene Kabiru. Nene Kabiru is a digital journalist, but specializing in environmental affairs. And he brings us one of his videos about a particular plant. And the video, he prefers doing the video in the local vernacular, but we have the titles so you can follow as he goes along. So welcome, Nene, with your story about the environment and particularly this particular plant which you're going to talk about. So here is Nene Kabiru with his program on the environment. Karibu sana Kabiru.
Gakarakũ kairũ nĩ mũmera wa kĩmerera wa gũkũ bũrũri wa Kenya. Wonekaga mĩthia-inĩ ya mĩtitũ na ngiri-inĩ hamwe na mĩtĩ-inĩ ĩrĩa ĩikarĩtie. Gakarakũ nĩ karutaga tũmahũa twa ngoikoni tũnini tũrĩa tũrirũkagĩra hakuhĩ na mĩthia ya rũhonge. Nĩũrutaga tũtunda na no tuo mbegũ tũnini tũirũ. Tũbegũ tũtũ nĩ tũrĩagwo nĩ nyoni na cigatũtwara kũndũ kũraihu. Mathangũ nĩ ma mũmbĩre wa ngoro. Mũkori wa gakarakũ nĩ wa mũmbĩre wa kona inya nĩguo twĩtaga square. Athuthuria maratwĩra atĩ gakarakũ nĩ kahũthagĩrwo kũrigita mũrimũ wa mathugumo, gũtumberia ini, kũganda, mĩrimũ ya ngothi ngũrani, gũthambia thakame. Bũrũri-inĩ wa Uganda nĩ mahũthagĩra gakarakũ kũrigita mũrimũ wa TB. Gakarakũ nĩ gateithagĩrĩria kũiga marĩa matũrigicĩirie. Gakarakũ nĩ gateithagĩrĩria tĩri ndũkomagare. Mĩri ya gakarakũ nĩ ĩgwetetwo ibuku-inĩ rĩa Bible, Isaya 1:18. Tũmĩmera twerũ nĩ tũringũragĩra kuma mĩri-inĩ ĩrĩa mĩkũrũ na mũmera ũyũ ũgatherema. Mathangũ nĩ momaga magacoka makagwa thĩ. Gakarakũ gatirĩ mĩrũri kana mĩnyugĩ ya kwĩnyitĩrĩra na kahũthagĩra mũkori ũrĩa wako ũrĩa ũkoragwo na hangarata. Gakarakũ nĩ kagitagĩra tũtambi na gũtũhe irio. Mũkori wa gakarakũ nĩ ũhũthagĩrwo gwĩkaya ngothi Mũndũ ena matanya ma gũcaria ũthaka. Haha nĩ ngwĩhaka mũgwa nũgũ nĩguo ndigatũnde harĩa ndekaya na mũkori wa gakaraku. Gakaraku nĩ konekaga gatirĩ mbara na mĩmera ĩrĩa ĩngĩ. Gakaraku gatiũĩkaine kũgĩa na mĩrimũ ta mĩmera ĩrĩa tuonaga ya kũhandwo. Tũtambi twa nangi-rĩ, nĩ twĩthemaga gakaraku. Gakaraku nĩ kendete gũkũrĩra ngiri-inĩ iria tũhandaga mĩciĩ-inĩ itũ. Gakaraku nĩ konekaga gagĩikarania wega na mĩmera ĩrĩa ĩngĩ gatarĩ na mbara ona hanini. Gakaraku no kahũthĩrwo ta mahũa ma gũthakaria mĩciĩ itũ. Mũri wa gakaraku nĩ ũbataraga ũbacĩrĩri mũingĩ hĩndĩ ĩrĩa ũraũcaria. Harĩa wawonera nĩ ũkuona ndũkoragwo thĩ mũno ta mĩri ya mĩtĩ na mĩmera ĩrĩa ĩngĩ. Twarana na mũkori na harĩa gĩtina-inĩ kĩaguo nĩho gũkora mũri wa gakaraku. Kamũri ga gakaraku nĩ kanini na nĩko gacokaga gagathĩo gagatuĩka mũtutu. Mũtutu ũcio nĩguo ũhũthagĩrwo kũgemia njũa na kwandĩka. Mũri wa gakaraku nĩ ũrutaga rangi wa ngoikoni ona wa gĩtĩri. Nĩ wega kwanĩka mũri ũyũ kamũira ũũthĩte. Warĩkia kũũthĩa nĩ ũkuona wa kũhe rangi mũthaka mũno wa rangi wa ngoikoni, na no ũkũhe ona ũngĩ wa gĩtĩri. Thikũ ici rangi wa gakarakũ ũhũthagĩrwo kũgemia nguo cia mbamba nĩcio twĩtaga cotton. Mĩmera ĩno ya kĩmerera nĩ ya bata mũno na nĩ kwenda ĩgitĩrwo na ĩheo gĩtĩo kĩrĩa kĩmĩagĩrĩire.
We were talking about car thefts the other day, and one of the thefts that very common ni wizi wa simu. Simu zina disappear sana, and there are so many ways which people have tried to stop the thefts, maybe by blocking or tracing the phone, but there are so many others. Anyway, about phones and no phones. Do you allow your spouse or anybody to hold your phone? Simu imekuwa kitu ingine very sensitive. You just don't give your phone to anybody, particularly somebody close, so that because imeficha mambo mengi sana, and people do anything, particularly maybe when they receive calls, they go outside or they hide or they go in silent mode. But then there's a guy who went too far away because in an attempt to hide the telephone from, I guess, a wife or somebody, because hakutaka my messages somewhere. And what did he do? Well, whatever he did, it made him land in hospital just because he was avoiding Madam asipate simu. Let's look at it and see. Here you are.
But you know, I think it's stuck on the... Right side of the... What is that making for that? I can't get... Reconstruction power, okay? Yeah, it's coming.
Yes, this guy had to swallow the phone. We don't know whether he wanted to digest it completely. And you can imagine, suppose it went there, huko kwa matumbo, alafu mtu ampigie simu. Alafu ampigie simu, what would happen? Anyway, life and death is, that guy who was facing a matter of life and death. And death is a question because everybody who is alive eventually, one day, ataenda huko. Kule kunaendago watu wakimaliza shughuli zao hapa. And various cultures, religions have their own way of sending people wherever they go. Tunaitaga funeral, kuna style mob sana. And so there are so many. In fact, we have seen where maybe the Rastas or who, ambao wanazika jamaa na bangi, or kitu kama hiyo CLA, but maybe so. But these guys, they have a special way of sending their guy after Memzika. And I'm not going to describe it. You are just going to see it. Here it is.
What's up, good people? How are you all doing? So I have some good news for you. We, the Stillbridge Band, are celebrating our 10th anniversary this year. We have an upcoming concert lined up for you. What a moment for the Stillbridge project. We are therefore welcoming you to join us on 3rd December 2023 for a moment of praise and worship at Priesthood of Christ Gospel Ministries International Kabete, that is in N Market. Time is from 2:30 p.m. Remember to tag along a friend and remember to put on your dancing shoes because Miriam Samuel, Fanny Siminza, Daniel Chege, VCC Band and the Priesthood Worship Team will be in the house. Not forgetting the hosts who are the Stillbridge Band and their patron Bishop John Degwa, who will spice up the day with a word. So, welcome all and I can't wait to see you.
Channel channel, connecting the world at one point.
And so the exams are going on. The candidates are in school or wherever they are doing their examination, their various centers. But there are all those others who are not sitting for exams and they're at home. And they'll be at home until January. Some of the parents are panicking. What are we going to do with these kids? Hiyo miezi yote mpaka January, tutasurvive aje? If it's all cost of living where they have to eat every day, it's the way the kids behave because they are bored. Wamesoma vitabu wamechoka. Maybe wamemaliza kazi za nyumba wamechoka. But they have to be active. So how do we make them active? Well, that's a headache many parents go through. Lakini huyu mmoja must be a dancer ama yuko na talent ya kudance. And he has found a way of entertaining himself. You're going to see him just now. Before you go that, there's this kid also. After that, you'll watch this kid who is so good a footballer. He's good at dribbling and playing with the football. Yani haja yake si kufunga maboli. Bora ashinde tu kwa kiwanja akichenga watu. Akifanya vituko vyake. Bora tu afanye hivyo, hana haja ya kufunga magoli. Na kama mpira mshindi anapatikana kwa kupiga chenga na sio kufunga magoli, then this guy wins it. So you will check him after seeing the kid who is dancing to pass time, creating his own music. Here we go. And finally, just to show that we have acting talent and filming talents, we bring you 2 episodes, one from Eyelips Media and Josse Comedy Production. These are local talents, from the filming of it up to acting, directing. These are local talents just from here in Kabete, or rather Uthiru Ward in Kabete sub-county. And we have so many of them out there with talent, but they may not have help or direction to grow their talents. And here we showcase Eyelips and Josse Comedy in their various production. Karibuni, asante.
I think I'm lost. I'm looking for fire applicants. Okay, it's not far away. Yeah. I guess I can take you through that. Oh my God, thank you so much. That means a lot. Thank you so much. I'm asking someone. Let's pray for me.
Rada nini na happen hivi? Mimi ni mwanamke mtu atukimbia. Mimi umetoka hivi, niona sijui nini na happen. Hebu tuangalie. Ndio huyu. Rada bro, nini mbaya? Tulia.
Mse ameniibia man.
Umeibiwa nini?
Ameniibia bag yangu nilikuwa nayo peke yake. Sikuwa na kitu kingine.
Ameenda aje?
O jamaa ameenda hivi.
mahali. Fanya hivi. Unajua ile game huwa tunacheza. Fanya ile kitu. Alafu unikute ile dhambi. Ndio Sawa, wewe cheza kama wewe.
Nitafanya kama hiyo.
Oh my god. Sasa Maisa.
Hii ni mali. Hii leo mpaka tunasha. Mario.
You don't know why it's going on.
Unajua ilikuwa aje? Niko na kabisa na bwana hapa maisafi bwana. Unajua una simu wewe. Sasa watafanyaje sasa? Hata uko na dogo. Changamkia mahali kama baada ya kumpia brandi. Changamkia mahali bwana. Hii mali safi bwana, ndio nakwambia. Hii ni mali safi. Relax. Unajua nyinyi wa Kenya mnapendanga tu muone kitu na macho ndio tulia mali safi bwana.
You don't know why it's going on.
Ona 5k unapita na brand. Hii kitu ni brand Mario, take 8 mega nini? Haina mambo. Bana Mario, sogeza kitu kidogo bana.
Bro, sasa nikisema sogeza kitu kidogo. Hapa Hili kana hilo. Wazee wamecheza game. Lakini hata mimi hadi hapo mimi nimecheza.
Umecheza bwana.
Hapo nimecheza. Alafu sasa umemanga gati hapo. Suke. Suke. Ndio hiyo. Alafu wewe pia. Sasa fanye hivi.
Hapa niongezea tu wapi?
Shilingi 5 bro.
Gani hizi ni gani tena Mario?
Bana bro. Shilingi 5 ndio unasema ni roabe.
Ai bana, useme hivyo bwana.
Wewe kweli wewe ni fala. Wewe uoni hizi ni 1 2 3 4 5. Shilingi 5. Wewe fanya hivi nijenge zao basi, nijenge zao. Nijenge hiyo zao. Sasa shilingi 5 ati roabe. Hii ni roabe. Nijenge zao. Tumesema hapo kuna zao mbili. Nijenge zao. Dada bro, kwani unanienjoy sana?
Ai bwana, haijakuwa hivi bwana. Wewe unaenda wapi? Ndio nimekuwa hapa bro.
Wewe uliconfirm kitu kipewa ama tu ulichukua?
Ndio nimekuwa hapa hivi. Bwana kushow. Sasa bro ametoka baba.
Sasa unaona kura umecheza kumbe ndio umechezwa. Na nilikwambia hizi mishoni zako haziingiaje.
Tuna maneno ya mission hata hivi.
That is all for this episode of Uthiru Today. If you are a content creator or an artist who would like to appear in our future episodes, please get in touch with us on the WhatsApp number and the comment section. And in order to continue receiving future episodes, please remember to subscribe, like, and comment. Thank you.